Most American action movies consist of powerful, egotistical guys going around and doing nearly impossible things while everyone is stuck back in reality. When you incorporate fiction in the whole movie, it makes more sense. The American director of Kill Bill does action right. If you like action movies, the movie Kill Bill would be a great movie to watch. This movie is filled with action, and not the cheesy American style either. It does have slight fiction, but it only makes it better. It is very gory and action-packed, and it uses many different types of martial arts. It also explores many different types of cultures. During the movie, the main character studies different Asian and Mexican cultures. It was filmed in parts of Japan, China, and Mexico. This is one of the greatest aspects of the movie. It can be categorized in so many different ways and can be enjoyed by many different cultures. Another good thing is the categories of the movies the director decided to mix aren't often done, which makes it a very unique picture. This movie was first made to be one movie, but after realizing it was 4 hours long, he put it into 2 volumes. The first came out in 2003 and the second in 2004. This movie can be described as a western yet martial arts action movie. The director calls it an epic-length revenge drama. The director is Quentin Tarantino, and he is one of my favorite directors out right now. Quentin Tarantino has been getting very popular lately. His major films include Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, and Death Proof. His films are obviously all different, but you can tell he directed them. He has a very specific style of directing. He likes to show a lot about the character and have very interesting parts of action. Most of his action is done as is, without any camera tricks or illusions. Not only are his films good to watch, but also to listen to. His music for the movies are specifically picked. If he didn't write them himself, he makes sure it's done right. In this movie, since he had to split it up into 2 movies, he made them kind of different. The first one had a lot more action and showed less story, and the second one had more story and showed a lot more about the character's emotions. Another thing that I find interesting is in his movies he plays small roles. Many of the times they may not be big roles, but he is shown in the movie. The theme of the movie is right in the name. Killing Bill is the objective for Beatrice Kiddo. Bill had shot her in the head and left her to die, and her unborn child to die as well, in the wedding chapel in Texas. 4 years later, she woke from a coma and went to seek vengeance. Along the way, she must go through many of Bill's allies to get to him. Her mission is written on a napkin labeled Kill List 5. She's after a group called the Deadly Viper Assassination Squad. This group consists of 6 people, all with code names. Bill is included in the squad, and the rest helped kill her on that day in the church. Once she gets to him, she realizes that her unborn child from before made it and is now 3. I think this movie is a great action movie because it keeps you on the edge of your seat at all times. Even when they are just talking, you're waiting for the next scene to happen. There's never a slow part or boring part either. I know the name of and the theme sounds skeptical. When I first heard it, I didn't want to see it, but after seeing it, I loved it, and it opened my eyes up to many different movies written by Quentin Tarantino and his friends. The main character is Beatrice Kiddo, played by Uma Thurman, and Bill, played by David Carradine. Both of these actors have many movies under their belts. Uma Thurman was filmed in Pulp Fiction and the more recent movie, My Super Ex-Girlfriend. David was featured in Behind Enemy Lines, an epic movie. These are just some of their select movies and more popular movies. The list continues quite further. There are many other characters in the movie, but the most popular are Lucy Liu and Vivica Fox. Action movies, to me, are one of the hardest to create because the director stays in between specific lines without going over the edge. This is something I think Quentin Tarantino does well. He makes sure to use the most authentic of every aspect and the most realistic ideas without going over the edge. Thank you.